Hey guys, it's RT Diva. Thank you for joining me for our first Photoshop 101 basic fire effect. So we're going to get right into it. The first thing that I'm going to do for this tutorial is I'm just going to make a base for my fire to come off of just to show you. So I'm going to use the marquee tool and just make a elongated rectangle, and I'm going to paint it white. And from there I can show you how I go in with the smudge tool and actually create the fire. So I'm going to take the smudge tool. I've got it on finger painting right now, so that's clickable up at the top toolbar. So I'm just going to show you how with finger painting you actually continue to pull the color as if you were finger painting on a piece of paper. It would pull up. So I use a mixture of finger painting and non-finger painting when I do it, and that's what I'm going to do here just to kind of show you. Now I'm going to click off of it and show you what it does when you don't finger paint, so you can kind of see that it just completely pulls what you're working with. And when you mix the two, it really gives you a great effect, and you'll see that in the end. So you want to just kind of use your creative freedom to paint here, and do what feels organic. That's the most important thing I can tell you when it comes to designing, or when it comes to using Photoshop or anything for that matter, is you have to trust in your creative instincts. I cannot draw to save my life. If you put a gun to my head, I would still draw a stick man, because that's all I can do. That is what you don't want to do, what I just did there. That just shows you that the bigger you go, the crappier it looks. So I'm just going to go big here just to sort of get this tutorial done, because in the end I'm going to go in and fine tune it anyway. But anyway, you want to do what feels organic to you and just, make it look like fire. All you have to do is continue to pull up. Make sure you bring your tails up as you go. You'll pull some higher than others, and don't make it look too uniform, because I've never seen a fire burn uniform. And the concept here is, this is a fire that's stretching. You can do this effect to text, and it's really cool, and I may end up doing a tutorial for that. If you guys want that, just request that below and I can do that. And I've used that for screensavers for people. I've even used it on some business cards. It's really impressive. The thing that I love about this is the first way I ever learned how to do fire in Photoshop, and it looks so much more advanced than it actually is, but it's a great effect, and it's really useful, because then, as you can see, I brought it down to show you how you could use it all around a picture. But the thing about it is it's so, it's done by hand. I mean, if you need fire for something, you don't have to worry about a stock image or anything like that. You can just go in and do it. So I'm just going to show you right here. I'm going to go in and color. And this is so that you get the fire look. You are going to go in on another layer. I didn't point that out because I was jabbering, but you want to go in with your reds and your oranges, or if you wanted to do blue or whatever color you wanted to do. That's why we used white in the beginning. So you'll just see that I'm going to go in and paint like a rock star here, because I'm a boss, and it's going to look like a kindergartner did it, but that's okay. Then I'm going to go in with a little bit of orange and just sort of paint my fire. So I'll let you watch this. And then you want to pay attention to your overlay tools over here and your layer box, because that's what we're going to use to complete this after we blur it. So we're going to go into our filters and we're going to Gaussian blur. And you want to not blur out all the way like that. You want to tap it back just a little bit so that you still get your color definition in there. And then you're just going to go in with your overlays and just play around. I didn't notate which one I used, because I went through quite a few of them to show you the different effects you could get. So you can get it to look really real, or you can get it to look, as you see right there, you can get it to look more cartoony. It's just really fun, really easy, and you control what you do. There's no right or wrong. So that is the fire tutorial. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you want to see how I do this to text, just let me know, and I will throw a tutorial up for that. And until next time, you guys keep creating and be rock stars.